told. The stage is set, the lights begin to glow. Get ready, my friends, it's time for the show. We're streaming live across the Twitch TV land, talking about ashes of creation. We have it all planned. Pharaoh's calling. Through the divine portal we'll soar. Together we'll conquer like never before. Welcome to the inner shadows, where legends are made. A Twitch TV stream where we never fade, as the night embraces and the excitement grows. Join us on this journey as the story unfolds. Step into the inn, where secrets unfold. The hidden daggers where the stories are told. The stage is set, the lights begin to glow. Get ready, my friends, it's time for the show. We're streaming live across the Twitch TV land, talking about ashes of creation. We have it all planned. Pharaoh's calling. Through the divine portal we'll soar. Together we'll conquer like never before. Welcome to the inner shadows, where legends are made. A Twitch TV stream where we never fade, as the night embraces and the excitement grows. Join us on this journey.
Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Oh, let's put my cam on so you guys can see my hair that's all done up just for you. Alright, there we go. Alright guys, thanks for joining me tonight. If you're coming late, that's fine, I understand. A lot of other people streaming right now, but I wanted to get a stream in this, well, just after this weekend. I know it's Monday, but I've been very, very busy. Just put out a brand new video on YouTube, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But yeah, definitely catered more towards new players, so if you're a new player, then you want to take a look and give it a good look. It'll show you some good quests that are really an absolute must for you to do, at least for a lion hold. And even though it's an alpha, those quests should hold steady for lion hold. All the other quests like the anvils, Samaya's hopes, Samaya hope probably will stay the same too, but all the other ones are going to be subject to change most likely. So I hope everyone's having a great Monday, and I am making a strong push for Journeyman Carpentry right now. I am a Grandmaster Miller, and I am level 17 in Carpentry. So right now that I'm done making my video, which took me all freaking day, I am out there. I've had wood in mini mills, spread it across Farah, just processing it, because it takes over 4 hours just to process a batch of 250. So I don't think I'm going to hit 20 tonight. I don't have that much wood to process right now, just a little bit. So right now I'm just going to try to fill up all the wood that I can, put them into processing, and then on Thursday when we come back, I'm hoping to take it all out and then go finish it up. I get about, for 250 timber, I get about a half a level, usually, give or take. So I have found, for me, the best way to do it is just crates. I know there's not much, well, really, there's not any return because a crate only gives you 1 copper when you sell it, which is kind of silly when you think about it. But nevertheless, it is, in my opinion, the quickest way to level, at least through the experience. You want to make sure that you're in New Ayla or one of the other towns that you're a citizen of have 100% crafting buff up as well. You definitely want to make sure you have 100% crafting buff. Don't forget your shirt, and don't forget, we don't have food yet, but don't forget your shirt, and an experience scroll will definitely help go a long way. So, other than that, I am just going to relax because I've been talking all day in the video and doing audio takes. If you guys want to chat, new players, this community is for you. That's what I'm here for. Ask your questions. I'll be more than happy to answer anything you got and give you my best honest answer about the game, archetypes, whatever you want to know. Other than that, just chill and have a drink, sit down, and enjoy the tavern. Hey, London, how you doing? What's going on? Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I'm exhausted. Literally been working all day, putting out a video for, really for new players. But really anybody who might have missed something. And now I'm just really trying to grind out my journeyman carpentry right now before the servers go down. So, I hope you're doing good. What's been going on with you? Are you going to come join us on the PTR now that everybody has access? I think you had access anyway, but I'm very excited about that. I think that was a very smart move by Intrepid to let everybody into the PTR. We definitely need more people. Yeah, you know, it was pretty much more of a Lionhold focused quest video, a walkthrough, but you know, I noticed in chat today, so many people, we have a lot of new players even coming in, and they just don't, you know, understand the surplus quest and the road to Jova and the sweat of the brow quest and stuff like that. Even the stockade bag, they just don't know. So it's all there for them. Yeah, PTR should definitely be fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. More than anything, Blunden, what I'm looking forward to is the fact that dynamic gridding is going to be on it, and I believe it's going to be on it this week. So I am super hyped. I don't know if people really understand how huge of a deal that is going to be. I've made a few videos on it in the past, but it's going to be genre changing. That's what it's been a curse probably all my life with gaming, that games that were heavy in PvP, heavy in condensed players, never could handle the traffic. So we'll have to see how this does. I'm really, really hoping they pull it off. Now, Steven, I don't know if you caught our show on the Golden Feather Tavern show, but one of the questions that I had asked when Steven was joining us was was under the interpretation that maybe they would go towards more of a mega server now because of the fact that dynamic gridding, should be working. You would think that they could hold many more players now than 8 to 10,000 as originally thought. But Steven did confirm, he said that their plan is still shooting for 8 to 10,000. So that kind of took a little wind out of my sails, but they seem to have a plan, and I'm just going to roll with it. It is, it is what it is. We'll see how it works, and we'll go from there. That's something, if dynamic gridding works, they can always tune. If they feel like the servers are maybe feeling a little bit empty, they can always just up it a little bit. So that's probably not a very big fix. So I guess they're going to stick with their original plan, which is fine. And we'll just go with that. I was very happy that Steven answered me, though. I think that's the first time that Steven's actually directly responded to me, which made me feel good. I'm going to make sure I get in there and test the crap out of everything I can. It's important for people, not to get in there just to test. Of course, you want to, play around with some of the archetypes and stuff like that. But people really, really need to make sure, especially in the PTR, that they're smashing that bug report. That's just invaluable to the devs. Even if it's probably a bug that, is probably redundant or something like that. It just put it in just to make sure. So if you're playing the game in at least Alpha 2.5 and you need some carpentry stuff, come look me up, because I'll be more than happy to hook you up with some carpentry stuff. I got these really sweet bags for carpentry that I made just a little while ago, the other day, and this epic one right here holds 75 logs. It's really, really nice for capacity. It gives me a little rarity rating as well. Yeah, carpentry is what I'm going to do in P3. I pretty much have done it every time. Let's see, right now I am level 17 trying to push for Journeyman Carpentry. Now, I think Jova is doing the Journeyman Carpentry. It's not done yet. We just voted on it. So that's being voted on. And processing, I'm a master lumberjacker, and I'm a grandmaster in lumber milling. So if you need anything like that done, look up Loot and Scoot or Peon, whichever one I'm on, and I'll be able to help you out. I really enjoy carpentry, and we have another dedicated carpenter, Katarina, but you're gonna need way more than one, because it's gonna split into different branches, right? So I'm very interested in ships and furniture, but I love bows too. But I think ships and furniture are probably gonna be more of my calling. I would love to add, having a freehold this phase, I would love to add something in my freehold. I was hoping that we would have seen some updates to the freehold before the end of phase 3 or phase 2.5, but it looks like they said they're not going to have any more updates coming this phase. So it is what it is. I was hoping for at least some permissions, so I could go ahead and pass out permissions to some guildies or something like that. But unfortunately, we don't have that. We can't sell it, so we're just kind of stuck with it. But I've been able to grow some willows on there, some bluebells and stuff like that. The thing is, I really didn't plan on doing farming, so I had to get up to apprentice level farming in order to do that. So, good question. I haven't looked yet, and I don't think that they've posted that yet. I would imagine is probably going to be something with dynamic gridding, if in fact it is live tomorrow on the PTR. That's what I'm hoping. You know, who knows? Maybe they'll throw us in a castle fight, or have us fight open world or something. You know, gather all the players up and have us fight open world and see how the servers split it all up. It should be very interesting. Maybe some kind of a node war or something like that. I really hope that a lot of players take advantage of this and realize what a big opportunity it is to be part of the development. Now, you know, we're not the ones coding or anything, but certainly, you know, giving our feedback, which they do listen to, is very important to them. So I'm very excited for everyone to get a chance to be in there. I hope they put the patch up early. I know tomorrow, I think they said it's going to be up from 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which for me is 12 to 8, which would be fine. That's a good long time. And then on the 14th, they're going persistent 24/7, which means they're really hard pushing stuff at that point. And we know that Summoner's probably not going to be a part of that, because Steven had said that it won't be out before August 4th. So at least we can rest easy in knowing that that's not in. I'm assuming they really want us to hit hard on the dynamic gridding and on the econ patches. So I'm very excited to try both those. And anything else that they put in. I mean, they had a long list of stuff that they were going to put in. Maybe the crate system they're going to have us work on. I'm excited about the crate system. The only thing that I have concerns with as far as the crate system are how much money some of those are going to pay out. I don't want it to be too much money, because if somebody's carrying some valuable crates worth a lot of money on a far distance, they very well might just drop guild if you, like, you know, guild war them or something like that. And node wars have a radius on them. So I kind of liked it before, where node wars you could kill them anywhere, but apparently I don't think you can do that anymore. So it'll be interesting to see how players react to that. I hope that they don't, and if they do, I hope they start putting penalties more than just a time on, you know, rejoining a guild or something like that to keep people from doing that. But we'll see. I believe, obviously, the most money should be made out in the seas, because that's where your highest risk is. But, you know, in a few ways, you know, like, it does give me Arcade vibes, like how you put the player puts the pack on his back. You know, one of the things I kind of wish they'd, I don't know if they are or not, I kind of wish they'd allow the player to trade while he has the pack on his back. So, or not allow him to trade while the pack is on the back. So I have to set the pack down, that way I can steal it and run away. I know that's bad, but you know, that was a lesson learned the hard way in Arcade. If you set your pack down in town or something like that for a second, because your speed was much slower carrying the pack, as it will be in this, they would just pick up your pack and run away. So, especially if you were getting ready to build a house in the land rush, somebody would steal a lumber pack, and lumber was very expensive early on in that game. So it could really be devastating to lose a pack. I don't know how much the crates are going to work, but we'll soon find out. Very much looking forward to that system. They announced a lot of really great things during that live stream. And, you know, I had talked about how sometimes I felt like, at least the last few months, they haven't been super transparent. But I forgive them after this last stream, because they really did have their heads down and really got a lot of stuff done. So I understand that they can't be super transparent all the time. I get it. Oh, there's going to be a ton of economic. Did you not watch the live stream, Blendon? Oh, you got to watch that. It's an A+ live stream. I won't do it justice by explaining it, so definitely make sure you go check it out. Highly recommended. They got different tiers of gear that they're going to be putting in for crafting. Let me see if I can remember it right without having to go back and look. It's going to be a master stuff. That's different. But there's going to be different tiers of gear that they can make. And the amount of materials is going to differ. So it's going to be very, very big. I'm most interested to see what they do about, you know, the gathering and stuff like that, to see if they finally do get rid of these static gathering nodes, which they have. Now, they did in this last little patch they had, you know, right on the live stream. You know how resources were spawning right around the node corks. Well, they took that out, and now they're actually spawning around the world again, which is good. I really, really like that. That's the way it should be. We should have to explore. Hey, I just hit Lumberjack 33. All right. But yeah, definitely, if for anybody watching this later, make sure you watch the live stream. You're doing yourself a disservice by not watching it. Yeah, but I figured while I was out here chopping some wood, I figured I'd talk to some people. And before I go pick up my wife in about an hour and 10 minutes or so. So I really, really have to start streaming more. I need to be more consistent with my streams. Dare I say, even set up a schedule. I hate being tied to a schedule, though. But I do need to come on more. Now that the YouTube is where I need it to be, I need to be coming on more. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the YouTube videos. Of course, you can catch all my live streams here on Twitch as well. Yeah, I've been on the grind for that channel. I think I got like 168 videos or something like that now. You know, but I've been doing it for a year, about a year and 4 months, give or take. Is it been a year and 4? Yeah, about a year and 4 months, maybe a little less. You know, I'm almost at 1,590 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like that's. I mean, I'm sure there's people who have done much better, but for me, I'm proud of that. I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning every day. I'm always trying to not only improve my Twitch streams, but also improve that channel as well. I'm just trying to bring you guys good content for Ashes of Creation, more catered towards being helpful to the community in any way I can for new players seeking advice, wanting to know about the game. That's what I really want to share with everybody. So if somebody comes in to the community and they have questions, I want them to stop by my channel so I can try to guide them the best I can. I'm in this game for the long haul, so I plan to be a pillar of the community. Are you going to be coming back for Phase 3? I hope so. Let's see how much wood we got so far. No, we got... math is hard. We got 150, 225... We got enough for at least one, but I'm going to try to get all those bags because I want to set up at least 2. And then we're going to run to... Hey, Sando, what's up, buddy? Hey, buddy. The guildie right there. Can I do anything to help? Yeah, I just need lots of timber. Lots of timber. Like I said earlier, it gets me about 250 timber, gets me about half a level, which is pretty good. I mean, ideally, I'd love to be able to tell you that I could make bows and crates, or like crate planks and stuff like that to level it up, but it's just not realistic. The time that it takes to process the timber, and then you have to turn it into planks, and you're not getting any more experience than you would if you just made 2 crates, which take the same amount of wood. So I'm actually getting ready to break down a whole carpentry video for people who are looking to find the quickest way to level the carpentry. So if you're into that, stay tuned. It'll be coming up probably later this week. I really wish that one of the things I wish they would address is the rarity of the banyan wood into Jundark, because it's been very. I just keep getting common, and I think the best I've ever gotten is uncommon, and it's very low. And I have some recipes. I have the hawkbow recipe. Let's see if I can find it here. Let's see. Where is it? No, it must be on another player. I have the hawkbow recipe, and that takes banyan wood, believe it or not. Dried banyan wood, which we can do, but the banyan wood's garbage, so nobody's going to want it. Can I use willow? Always. You know, my wife and I, you guys probably won't even understand who this guy is because he's a much older singer. But we're all excited because we bought tickets to a concert, which I haven't been to a concert since Metallica in, I think, the early 90s. We're gonna go to a Bryan Adams concert, and very excited for that. I really love me some Bryan Adams. Great song, great singer. Again, guys, if you're stopping in the channel, go ahead and just if you got any questions, again, I really try to cater to new players. Of course, I love the old ones as well. Really try to cater to the new players, though, to help you guys out, help you with some informed decisions on either whether you should, what are my thoughts on you purchasing the game, or what kind of archetype you should play. Whatever your question might be, I'll see if I can help you with it. And who knows, I might even give you a mount or something like that, if I have an extra one. I just gave somebody a Midnight Mare just a little while ago. It's good to help out the new players. You see a new player, you really should try to help them out. Look, it's it. We have a first-time chatter here. And it's a viewer message. Shock. People of you if they want of you. Bye. Usually have to ban too many people, but... Oh no, I got a broken axe! Ah! I guess I should have repaired. You know, the rogue has the best move in the game, and it's just grapple. I love the grapple. Let's repair real quick, and we're going to see how our wood is doing here. We might get a chance to get level 18 before the servers go down. Ooh, I can claim it. Send a warehouse. Okay, so let's send a warehouse so we can start another 250 here. Now, even though my slider will go up to 574, it's only going to take 250. So let's go ahead and... I don't need this stuff. Let's put in that oak wood. And we're going to start that. So that's 4 hours and 10 minutes for that. All right. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to use... Well, I guess I could... No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till that batch is done. And I'm going to go back out and get some more wood. Now that I've repaired. That's good. So I got 250 timber sitting there. I have 250 in the queue. And then whatever wood I get here, so I can have up to... I got 3 at the Journeyman Lumber Mill in Jova that I can put 250 in each. I have... There's 2 more I can put in Apprentice, and then the regular lumber mill. So I can do a total of 6 more if there's not stuff in there already. I think there might be, but I can't remember. So I guess I can start heading... Yeah, I can start heading back to the other area. If anyone's looking for a carpenter, though, you know, I could always use the work, so hook me up. I'll be more than happy to do it for you. Tips appreciated, of course. But not required. If you want to be cheap. He was asking me if dragonwood will work, and no, they don't have all the recipes yet for, you know, all the things. So dragonwood and like the cactus tree and stuff like that. So there's a lot of trees that need to be done. He's got Lego and Epic nobody wants. Yeah, and I just posted a new video, so if you're looking, if you're a new player and you're looking for some help in the game, I really highlight a few really important tips there early in leveling to get you as quick out of line hold as you possibly can. And highlighted 4 very important quests for you to do to make sure you're doing, and gave you a complete walkthrough of them. So it's all there for you, all laid out step by step. So I hope you enjoy it and give it a look. Getting this oak, getting this oak, getting this oak. I'm excited for when Phase 3 comes back out, because I really have to start streaming more. I need to really build up an audience again. And there should be plenty of new viewers coming in as soon as Phase 3 opens up, so I'm not too concerned about it. A little bit late for me tonight to stream. I usually don't stream this late. Usually I stream a little bit earlier. I have not found much braidwood at all, which is kind of disappointing. Hoping to find more braidwood soon. But the main thing is, by next Thursday, when we come back up after testing into PTR, I want to hit that journeyman carpenter right away. Again, guys, don't feel shy. If you have any questions, please, please, please do not hesitate to ask me. That's what I'm here for. That's why I come on, to share my passion for this game and talk to you guys. Talk to the community. Be part of the community. So please, if you have some questions, ask away. Or you just want to shoot the shit, whatever. Streaming becomes much, much easier when chat is interactive. It gets tiresome to talk to yourself after a while. Looks like we got an ad break coming up if you guys aren't hitting it already. Bezos needs his money. Popped out of nowhere. I haven't restarted my computer for a little while. I think I have a little bit of a memory leak probably going on. Ah! Come here, you. I do plan on streaming my entire leveling experience when we start Phase 3. So it'll be a little bit loud. There'll be lots of people in chat that'll be talking. Our static group will be talking. But it will be easy for you guys just to ask questions and stuff like that. And anything you might want to know. I'll try to answer you guys as quick as possible when we start that. I'm going to be tanking most likely, so I'll be a little bit engaged. But not nearly as much as a cleric. I could really stream well if I was just doing like a ranger or something like that, because they don't do anything. They just tweak their little bow. Twink, twink, twink. Pew, pew. The ranger could be AFK shooting his bow and nobody would know. This stream from New Ayla to Jova, if you circle around the stream, you can find some good animals to tame, to hunt. You got river otters, you got the apprentice animals, the river otters and the bully bullwogs. And then back to the south, up on as soon as you come up on land, there's about 6 more that are that you can tame as well. So they're a pretty good taming area. I have a level 17 in hunting. I have not gotten journeyman yet. I've been kind of slacking. As you can see, there looks like there's some more of them over there. Is that no? That's not one. No, that's not one. That one up there? No. There's usually a few over here as well. If anyone wants a sweet bow, let me know. Let's see. He was asking me what kind of bows I have. I have Ruvidium Steel Long Spell Bow. He's asking me if I have that. I do have that. Yeah, just a regular short steel bow I have. Western Larch kind of sitting out in the ordinary there. We might chop it just to see what it is. Maybe it's a legendary. Dendel's using up all his luck getting the Legos. He's using up all his luck in Alpha. Dunehold, Thogli, the only dwarven guild built for longevity, assisting our kin, and where purpose is creating a lasting legacy of honorable Dunir. There's Thogli doing his recruiting. Good guy. Good guy. If you don't know Thogli, he's a funny RPer. They run an all dwarf guild, and yeah, he's good peeps. You can catch actually him, me, and Yokai Theater. Who else? We had Lloyd, Chibi, of course, and Vertec, and Pockets, and Dr. Burns at the Copium Clinic. We were all on the Golden Feather Tavern yesterday doing the Content Creator Summit. So if you haven't watched that, go over to their website and check it out. A little plug for them. Yep, see, there we go. We got heroic larch. Not like I'll do anything with it, but I got heroic larch. So you always want to try to get, if there's a tree, it just rolled over me. If there's a tree that you want, that looks kind of out of the place, make sure that you chop it, because more times than not, it's higher rarity. We're just going to chop, chop, chop until we get to Jova. God, I feel like I'm starting all over with streaming again. This is what I get for taking a break. This is what I get for taking a break from streaming. That's okay. I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna get people in here, doggone it. It's the last thing I do. I can't possibly be that boring. Now, maybe chopping wood is boring. I'll give you that. But I don't need to level up at all. I have 2 level 25s right now. I was leveling up a cleric. You know, but for me, the cleric, you know, it's a really good class, and it's certainly OP in a lot of respects. It's just not for me. It's just not my kind of class. It takes way too much attention to always focus, and you get tired of the people going, heal me, or getting mad because they died. Yeah, it's a thankless job. But so is tank, but cleric even more so. You know, high-level mages are always pulling aggro off the tank. And then they wonder why they're getting hit. It's like, dude, stop unloading everything you got. You know, my taunts only do so much. Doesn't happen so much early on, but later on, is when you really start to notice it. Is Firebrand up? If he is, he's gonna pub stomp me if he spawns in late. No, it doesn't look like it. This is one of the locations that Firebrand can spawn. If you didn't know, you can see it on the map there. Field of stacked stones. Still people out there looking for groups. Still people looking to level, which is good. I ran into a lot of new players earlier today, and I love seeing it. I love seeing the new players. This game, albeit we're testing, has so much to offer. I find it, you know, while some people have gotten tired of the loop, I still find passion and excitement in just going out and chopping wood for whatever reason. I mean, look, this is, you know, other than like the node sieges and node wars, guild wars, and castles once a month popping off. I mean, I guess you can try to attack the taxes coming from the castles that are nodes and the caravans. A lot of the stuff that's going to be, you know, in the game is already here. So, granted, there's a few systems that are not in it. We're just not being used a whole lot. But if you don't enjoy just running around and gathering and crafting and maybe doing some PvE dungeons, trying to get some more loot, or doing PvP, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if the game's for you. So I'm not sure what you're looking out of a game. But eventually, when you're done leveling, you're going to hit kind of a wall where you kind of need to decide what you want to do, or if you're going to do, you know, a little bit of everything, or what's going to be your gaming loop. You know, me, I plan to do gathering, crafting, and I plan to be out in the open seas a lot. I enjoy fishing. I enjoy sport fishing. And even Steven yesterday in the Golden Feather Tavern stream had said how much he enjoys fishing, which really gives me hope for um, the sport fishing prospects of this game. Very excited for that. And I have to do it in game because I really, really stink at fishing in real life. Very much so. I'm very bad at it. Boy, I can't run across any braidwood here, can I? Just gonna chop wood here, guys. If you got something to ask me, just go ahead and ask me. You want to talk? You want to shoot the shit? I'm more than happy to talk to you guys. But I'll just save my voice until then. I got a pretty nice axe here. I made a heroic journeyman axe. I mean, the epic one that I have for the apprentice gives lumber rarity rating. This one does not, however, which is kind of a bummer. I probably should chop the willows at my freehold, but I haven't done that yet. This guy's got I don't think he's playing anymore. He's got this western larch up here. He's got some flax and some bluebells. I'm trying to remember how many things I could plant at my freehold. I think I was able to put 30 or 35 trees. Something like that. Because it was more than 25, I'm pretty sure. Somebody's chopping all my oak here. This is unacceptable. Oh, Peace is selling some rings. What's he got here? Oh my god. Ring of Invocation, 933 magical power. Wow. That is a beast of a ring. Peace is one of our guildies. Iron ring. Wow. I want. Those are nice. Those are so nice. I love that they added the linking in the game. That has made chat so much better. Being able to see I mean, you don't have to ask anymore. You can see exactly what they're trying to sell as long as they link it. So it's really big. Hey, Fixer Clerk, what's going on? Welcome back. Glad to see you. Smart using a rogue for gathering keys. Yeah, grappling around and the mobility for the rogue is nice. Yeah, it's good for the carpenter for sure. Except when I botch my grapple like that. So how you doing, my friend? You having a good? Did you have a good weekend? Enjoy the live stream that they had on Friday. Are you excited to be part of the PTR if you weren't already? I just got done making a video today. I've been working on it all day long. And I just wanted to come on here stream a little bit before I had to go pick up the wife tonight. And right now, I'm making a hard push for journeyman carpentry. So I'm like lumber milling everywhere and putting. Let me go ahead and get my. I need to get some charcoal, and I'm putting it everywhere. I can do up to 6 orders of 250 here. Let's see. Let's grab some of this. Look at all this timber I have in here, just waiting to process, or waiting to turn into the carpentry. Yes, the live stream was absolutely amazing. Absolutely. Oh, I don't want to craft any of that stuff. I want to go here. Let's go. Put it. We're gonna. Oh, I got. So let's put 250 here. Let's do the charcoal there. Bam. All right. Got that one. So that one's set. Now I need to do 5 more. Let's see what else he said here. Live stream was amazing. The most excited for the yes, the anvils look very exciting. They did look a little Riverlandsy, you know, but seeing those high cliffs and stuff like that, like they had from the anvils, man, I was just thinking about like the Arc-Age gliders and like Hasla, if you ever played Arc-Age. Boy, I know we're gonna have like mountain gliders. I don't know if they're gonna be like Arc-Age gliders. I really hope that they are, because that was one of the funnest things in the game, was those Arc-Age gliders. Doing well in general. Good luck. Yeah, it's a slug, and you know, I've just decided that it's, even though I can't sell these stupid crates for anything, because they're only worth a copper if I sell to the vendor, and nobody really wants the small crates, but it's still the quickest way to level. It just cuts off a lot of time if you're only having to make timber instead of having to make, you know, timber and then process it into planks and still get the same amount of experience as you would using the same amount of wood for making a medium oak crate, let's say. You know, where it takes 20 planks, using the same amount of wood is 2 oak small crates. So, and you're getting the same amount of experience. So you might as well just cut out the processing part and the processing fee. You just made a journeyman lumberjack axe on my rogue. Very nice, very nice. You should have said something. I think I have an apprentice axe sitting here. Yeah, I have an epic apprentice axe that I'm not using anymore. I have two journeyman lumberjacks and 1 apprentice lumberjack. They laughed at themselves. Yeah, it kind of did. You know what? I was happy to. I saw a lot of Western larch over there, so I was very happy to see that. We can always use more Western larch. The one tree that I want to see him add, and I don't know. I don't know if the anvils is considered part of the Riverlands. I don't know if it is or not. One of the trees that I'd like to see them add is like a maple. You know, let's get a maple in here somewhere. Gotta have a maple. Gotta get that syrup, you know, for cooking and stuff like that. By the way, guys, if anyone's new to the channel, please, this is all about you guys. We're all about new players trying to help, and of course old players, but helping new players out, learn about the game. So if that's you and you're popping in, you want to know something about the game, say something in chat. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what you're thinking about, and we can talk. Or if you're returning and you want to shoot the shit, I can do that too. Yeah, it'll be more mountainous. It did look pretty cool though. I was pleased with it, and I'm looking forward to like checking out the starting area over there. I don't know if I'm gonna start out there in phase 3, to be honest with you, because I kind of got I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the Riverlands out there in Lionhold. I don't know if I really want to switch it up, but maybe if I do enough testing in PTR, maybe I can be comfortable with it. I love the shortest forfeit. Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, I'm trying to add some more shorts. Trying to get more involved in that game. Although it does bring down my viewing time, that's for sure. But you know, it's just another avenue for people to engage. So I love sport fishing, and I don't know if you caught it, Fixer, but yesterday I was on the Content Creator Summit that the Golden Feather hosted yesterday. And if you haven't checked out their channel, I would give them a look and check out that video. We had a bunch of content creators in there, and we were talking about a lot of stuff. And even Steven admitted when I had mentioned sport fishing, he was in the channel, and he mentioned how much he loves sport fishing from Arcage. So I have high hopes that Arcage is, or Ash's sport fishing is going to be very similar. My only concern with sport fishing is how are they going to handle the boats? The boats is a concern because in Arcage, the boats were obviously on a scroll, right? So you didn't have to build, you had to build them, but it was a one-time build, and with a fishing license and stuff like that. But in this game, are they going to be completely destroyed? So, yeah, Steven, he was in there. He answered a few actually really important questions for us that I had. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's the first time I've ever actually had Steven reply to me to a question. So I was very happy to see that. I was very thankful that he took the time to reply to me. One of the things that we were talking about was I had mentioned we were talking about mega servers and how the dynamic gridding is going to be on the PTR this week. So my thoughts initially were when dynamic gridding gets up that eventually that there could be a mega server, right? So, but apparently according to him, he said that they're going to stick and stand pat with the 8 to 10,000 per server. Now again, and that's fine. Again, that's something that I'm sure that they could, if dynamic gridding is working well and they feel like maybe the world's feeling a little bit empty or something like that, that's something that they could always increase. So I give kudos to them for sticking to the original plan. But by the way, go check out the Golden Feather Tavern's video, and so you can watch all of our comments on there. If you're at work or something like that, you got something to kill some time. I think you'd enjoy it. It was very nice of them to host it, and for anybody who hasn't given the Golden Feather Tavern a follow, go ahead and give them a follow because I know they're really close to 1,000 subscribers over there. So I'm sure they'd really appreciate it. Ah! Bear. Bad touch. I don't want to fight the bear. Yeah, Steve, you know, Steven's been real busy. And, you know, I was a little bit critical over the last few months because I felt like they weren't being as transparent. But after the live stream, like I said earlier, I forgive them. They've really had their head down. They've got lots of cool stuff coming into the game. And the fact that everybody here gets to go into the PTR, everybody who is part of Alpha 2, and who knows, maybe all the way up to Alpha 3. I don't know if they set a deadline for who's going to be involved in that. Maybe, I don't know if new account holders are going to be able to go in and get into that as well. I hope so. At least until beta. We'll see. But yeah, all the PTR help we can get, it would be well deserved. And please report those bugs, guys. Those bugs are really important for you to report. Do you think we'll get to play any anvils during the I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. I'm just kind of curious what they're going to have us do tomorrow on the PTR. You know, if dynamic gridding is in fact in there, what exactly are they going to have us do to stress test those? They going to have us do a castle battle or something, or just an all-out fight in the Riverlands or something like that to see how the servers hold up. So I'm going to be downloading it tomorrow. I want to say until the 14th when it goes 24/7. It's going to be 10 a.m. Pacific to 6 p.m. Pacific, which for me Central is 12 to 8. So I'm definitely going to get that tomorrow and looking forward to it. And I'll see you in there. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I really encourage everybody, especially if you're new and you haven't, never had a chance to be on PTR. It gives you a chance to try some of the archetypes without having to level it up, to get good gear on them, stuff like that. There's a lot of pluses to it. You're in Texas. What part of Texas are you in, if you don't mind me asking? I used to live in Texas for a little while. I lived in San Antonio for about a year and a half, 2 years. I loved it in Texas. That's one of the. I actually took my wife back there. We went to go visit. We went to PAX. Was it PAX South? I think it is over there. Um, and I took her on vacation there, and she really loved San Antonio. San Antonio or Florida are two places we're looking at possibly moving to in the future and retiring in. Right now, I'm just outside of Chicago, so okay. Yeah, I really really like Texas. The people of Texas, I always found very hospitable, and they definitely have more of my attitude. They don't put up with bullshit, and that's what I really liked about them. Boy, man, I am just a chopping fool. Just chop, chop. If you want to, if you need some heroic larch or you want some good oak or something like that, I got some on my bags. Anybody wants 20 rare, rare oak? I give it to you. I don't care. Nah. How hot was it there today? It was pretty hot out here today in Chicago. I think it was like 91 today, which for here is a pretty hot day. Because the humidity's, usually kind of high too. A little higher than I'd like. But you don't really get snow in Texas. And if it does, oh, you have oak to give to me? Sweet, sweet. You can meet me in, hey, Ciendo. Hey, you better be following, Ciendo. If you're not following, you better hit that follow button. I don't know if I've ever seen. You're a first time chatter. I don't think you're following. I want to see a follow from you. But, yeah, I can meet you in Jova, Ciendo. I still got that mount to give you. I need to give it to you at some point. Let's see. Oh, shit, I was mowing. Oh, man. I hope you got a... I'm lazy. I don't mow. I got a service doing it for me. So I don't need to do that. Yeah, but you need to follow on Twitch, too, man. You need to do both. Hook me up, brother. I need to get my viewers back over here. Damn Dusty stealing all the viewers. Besides, I want to see if my alerts are working. That's really what I want to know. You ain't streaming unless you're having technical difficulties, that's for sure. No snow, usually, but we did get... See, that's the nice thing about Texas. If you do get snow, it's not going to last long, and you don't have the plows or anything like that to deal with it, so... You've been on Twitch all the 10 minutes other than my own stream. I didn't know you stream. I'll have to give you a follow. But I'm only going to give you a follow if you follow me. I need to get that at 800, dude. I've been sitting at the 700s for way too long. I am tired of looking at the 700. I need 1,000. I need 1,000 to start to feel better. Y'all need to start hooking me up. Hook a brother up, man. Give me those follows because... I'm tired of looking at these damn 3-digit numbers. I'm a 4-digit kind of guy. I need to see these fucking numbers grow. That was only for charity, but sure, there we go. Are you in Jova right now? Because I'll go ahead and...
Welcome to the Hidden Dagger.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and my barmaid even called you good looking, which I don't know if it's true or not. But we're just going to assume that you're good looking. But that was my hot Asian barmaid that just said that you were good looking. I'll meet you. By the way, look at that ring that Peace is showing in chat, Ciendo. Are you not drooling over that? No, I'm in Jova right now. Just let me know when you're there, and I got some more wood I can throw in the thing. I still have 5 more things to set up into the process. 5 more spots to process, so. All right, we're at 789. One more will be a 790. I was going to have it made by Rug, but he doesn't have the recipe. Oh, okay. Maybe Peace has an extra one. That's a sweet ring, though. That's a very sweet ring. Are you going to be joining us on a PTR tomorrow, Ciendo? I'll be here early and downloading it, so. Everybody in this chat that or sees this video later on, you better be making sure you download the PTR, because remember, if you didn't watch the live stream, everybody who has Alpha 2 access now has PTR. So check your emails and make sure you have it. But remember this key element. With this privilege comes responsibility. You need to make sure that you do not share any video of the PTR. It is strictly against the terms of service, and it's a big no-no. Intrepid's putting out a lot of trust in everybody and giving so many more testers the opportunity to be on PTR. Let's not screw them over and do the right thing. It has watermarks all over it, so you're going to get caught. It's just not worth it. You can talk about it, you just can't show any visual stuff. So please keep that in mind and do us all a favor, and let's report those bugs, and let's just make this game great. Let's make MMOs great again. You work, but after that you'll be on for the last couple hours? Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to more heroic. I'm really looking forward to the persistent PTR. I think by that time that'll be the last 2 weeks of this server, and it doesn't look like Summoner is going to be in to test. So I have a feeling that most people will be over there testing the persistent PTR, and it sounds like since they are making it persistent over there, that they have a lot of stuff in store for us to test so before it comes out. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Let me know when you're close, Ciendo, and I'll run over there. I don't want to miss you. Gotta have some dinner or wind down. Good luck. Oh, I appreciate it, bud. I'll see you in the PTR tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in tonight, Cleric. I really do appreciate you chatting with me. That helps me out tremendously. Thank you very much. You're nearby a firebrand? Okay, cool. I'll run on in there and dump this stuff off so I have room in the bags. Yes, very much appreciate anybody that comes in here to chat with old Peon. That makes my, even if it's one person, that makes my stream go so much better. When nobody's in here, I feel like I'm in the corner with a dunce cap on and nobody wants to talk to me and I'm in trouble. Just kind of sit in the corner with a sad face and wonder when someone's going to talk to me and let me out of the corner. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can fill this one up. I have the regular lumber mill filled. So let's see what we got. Okay, this one's got nothing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fill that sucker up with 250. Okay, we're going to add our charcoal in. Bam. That one's done. Let's see if we got enough for another one. No, 150. So I can fill that one up. I'll wait to see what you give me. Let me dump this shit off. You were getting spammed during my charity by people, so I changed some settings and blocked out everyone. No. Yeah, I don't have people blocked or anything, but I had some guy come in and spam me a little while ago. Get viewers here. You know, I'm like, you know, I was on Kick temporarily for about 2 or 3 streams, and I just kept getting those morons coming in. Arl, my stream is better. Come to my stream and you can get viewers or something like that. And I just like, you know, this is ridiculous. And so I don't want to have to sit here and ban these people constantly. 1 second, so you know, I see your trade here. Let me just put this stuff somewhere so I have room for it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Turn that. I should have room. How much you got for me? Let's see. All right. By the way, guys, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah. That'll help me out. I think that'll give me another 250 here. I think. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I shall make you products free of charge. Well, I would have anyway, because you're guilty. You spent most of the time running from Joven to New Ayla and back? Yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing all day, other than making that video, which took up all my damn time today. You know, those tutorial walkthrough videos, they take quite a bit of time. I hope people enjoy it. Okay, so that one is filled. So now I just need 3 more. I don't know if I'm going to have time to fill. So I have 3 250 stacks going in here right now. So I have the 3 over here at this one. And I have one. Ooh, I can claim that one. So I'm going to leave that one. Now I have 2 more. So I think I might be able to get to. I do have to go in about 25 minutes, so I'm going to see how much I can get. Hey, you got 10 Lego Braidwood on the way. I haven't gotten any Braidwood Lego. All I've gotten, I think the best Braidwood I've gotten so far is just uncommon, which, yeah, sucks. Sucks. I've been unlucky with that. But like I said, brother, you're using up all your luck in alpha. Yeah, I had a buddy in New World who found, like, in the alpha or beta or whatever it was, who found like a legendary shield like right away, and he was all excited and rubbing it in our faces and stuff like that. He didn't find shit when the game actually launched. So I don't want to use up all my luck right now. I've been pretty unlucky this phase, and I'm okay with that. It is what it is. It is what it is. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, first off, I'd like to say thank you for coming in and checking me out. This channel is really dedicated to newer players and old players alike, but newer players who are looking to have questions about the game, archetypes, mechanics in the game, anything that you want to know. So please feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you about it. I love shooting the shit and just rambling on about anything you guys want to talk about. And if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that follow. I'm trying to hit that 800 by the end of this weekend, or the end of next week. So go ahead and hit that follow. I'm really going to start to try streaming again now that my YT channel is pretty much good to go, and still working on it, but happy with where it's at. You found an awesome weapon in Alpha. Yeah, not on live. Yeah, see, you used it all up, brother. That's what I'm telling you. You used it all up. By the way, if you guys are looking for a good guild to join, and maybe you've experienced already either going solo or trying to do a small guild, if that's not working out for you, if you feel that you're not getting all the content that you want to experience, I encourage you to come check out Aura. That's the guild I'm part of, and they are a very large guild that's able to do all the content in the game. Not only that, they're extremely helpful and will guide new players in the direction that they need to be. So if that's something that interests you, come check us out. You can always find the link in my About or on my YT channel, and give us a look and see what you think. Also, feel free to join the Hidden Dagger in Discord and come join me at my community. Where you can always catch me there as well. But yeah, if you join Aura, go ahead and drop my name and say that Peon invited me to come take a look. So there you go. Always looking for new players. Players who really, really love the game are going to be sweaty. Now, we have spaces for everybody. Whether you want to do crafting, whether you want to do gathering, whether you want to do hardcore PvP, whatever, there's a place for you in Aura. See how much I can chop out here before I gotta go. I want to at least get one more 250 stack in there. That will give me two in New Ayla, so that'll be 500 wood in New Ayla, and then I'll have, let's see, 750. 1,000. 12, 15. So it'll give me at least 1,500, and that should get me pretty close. I am right now. I'm currently 7% into level 17 right now. So now I don't even think the Carpenter's up yet. The Journeyman Carpenter's not even up yet in Jova. So I have a little bit of time. But man, this has been a push. And if you're interested in carpentry, I am going to be putting out a carpentry video on how I did this. Different experimentations with some bows and some crates and some caravan parts, stuff like that, to give you the best idea, you know, what kind of experience you're looking at, so I can just save you the trouble. You really have to take into the account, if you're doing carpentry and you're trying to really bump it up quick, you have to take into account the processing time of turning it into planks, beams, or boards, or whatever, and then the processing fee that you're paying as well. So if you're doing an oak crate, a small oak crate that takes just 10 timber, and you're going to do a medium oak crate, which is going to take 20 planks, which is the same amount of wood, but you're cutting out the time to process it, and you're cutting out the processing fee. So yes, you might be able to sell that crate for a little bit more, possibly, but you're cutting out a lot of time and possibly some money. And the experience is exactly the same. Again, guys, if you have any questions, please hit me up. Please keep my chat going. Keep the chat going. I want to talk to you. Brother, there is all right. I'm sad. You know, is anyone else ever sad that the servers are getting ready to come down? That was one of the things I was very sad about when May 1st came, that it wasn't persistent. I kind of wish somebody had said in chat that they kind of wish they would just leave these up right now, because they said that they're not going to be really patching it. So you might as well leave them up, because that's what the downtime was supposed to be for, right? Is to patch it. So I kind of prefer that they just left them up for us to mess around with. But I know why they're not doing it is because they want us over on PTR. So I get it. And I will be spending quite a bit of my time over on PTR. So if you want to come join me over there, guess what? If you're in Alpha 2, you have access now. Make sure you check your emails and watch the live stream, because they give a calendar. Then during the off times of this, it's going to be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, whatever time that is for you on your local time. And on the 14th, it's going to be up 24/7. And anybody who is an alpha holder, you will have access to that. So welcome to the PTR. And please, as a reminder, remember that you cannot stream anything, any visuals from the PTR. You can only talk about it. So please keep that in mind. They're putting a lot of faith in us, and I'm really hoping that we don't take advantage of that. All right, guys, we are going to go ahead and we are going to raid my man OG Blight over here and give him a raid, because he's a newer streamer and I've got to go pick up my wife. So if you joined me tonight, thank you very much. I hope you come back again. If you enjoyed talking to me, please throw that follow. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, everyone have a great night. Take care, guys. God bless.